Today we are here to pay tribute to the world's most famous female aviator, Amelia Earhart. She's most well known for being the first female to fly solo across the Atlantic Ocean, but she had other interests other than just aviation. She worked as a nurse's aide during World War I and even became an accomplished author throughout her life. Most of all, though, she was an inspiration to young women, middle-aged women, older women, women of all ages, because she felt that a woman could do anything that a man could do, and should try and shouldn't let being a female stop her from doing anything. Women's rights were very important to her. So let's first look at when she first saw a plane. That's what she's most well known for, being an aviator. But the fact is, the first time she saw a plane, she was 10 years old at a state fair with her family, and she didn't have any interest in it. She said that it looked like a piece of junk to her, and she had more interest in the hats and bonnets that were hanging on the stands nearby. It wasn't until years later, after college, that she showed an interest in aviation. So like any young girl, she went to high school, did well, went to finishing school, and then during World War I, she felt the call to go become a nurse's aide. Seeing all the wounded soldiers coming back, she felt that was something that she should do that was important. And she did. She went to the Red Cross to get her training, and she really enjoyed it. She liked working with the wounded and helping them, so much so that she decided to go to medical school. So she was in pre-med and doing very well, but it just wasn't holding her interest like she thought it would. So she decided to quit that and move back with her family to California just to spend some time with them and enjoy life and see what life had to offer there. So while there, she went to an aerial meet with her father, and that held her interest. She got there and she was hooked. She thought, seeing all these planes flying high up in the sky, what it must feel like, her interest was piqued. She had to know what it was like. So they went back the next day, and she went on her first plane ride, a 10-minute plane ride, and she loved it. From then on, she said she knew she was meant to fly. So soon after, she contacted a fellow female aviator that she had read about in the newspapers and started taking lessons from her. And as she thought, she loved it, as she thought she would. And after about 6 months of lessons, she saved enough money to buy her first plane. It was a 2-seater yellow plane which she named Canary. Soon after that, she began setting numerous records, getting many awards, even from the President of the United States she was awarded, and just going well beyond her fellow aviators in the record setting and flying to new places and new heights. And then, of course, the flight that she is most well known for, in 1928, she was the first female to fly across the Atlantic Ocean. But beyond all the flights and all the aviation, the records that she set, she was there for women's rights. She wanted to let women know that they could do anything that they wanted. They could fly to the sky if they wanted, or just go into another field that women weren't often known to be in, such as the medical field or being a lawyer, something that wasn't so popular back then for women. She wanted to be an activist. It was what was most important to her. She was a courageous woman, an inspiration then, and continues to be an inspiration today for many women, not only ones who want to go into aviation, but anything. She let women know that they could do anything they want, and she will always be remembered for that and that amazing courage that she showed every day.